What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to jump on here and do another video. Yesterday I was in the gym. I ran into a couple of guys that were just out of selection. I think they went to the August class, and I just hung out and just spoke with them for a little bit. Now, the thing that was interesting about the group of dudes that I ran to yesterday was that they have all failed selection, right? There was approximately 10 of those dudes, and just standing there and speaking with those dudes and just seeing the pride and seeing the fight in them, I just wanted to jump on here and do a quick video and just talk about failure and how you as an individual can use that to propel you to the next level, to go after your dream and essentially succeed, right? So in speaking with those individuals, man, so they went through, didn't get selected, and then they found out that, hey, and they were all 18 x-rays, right? And the thing you have to understand with 18 x-rays is, yes, you're coming in and you're a PT stud. You can probably knock out lane nav. But when it comes to leadership, that's one area that your 18 x-rays typically lack confidence in, right? Because you figure when I went to selection as a senior E6, I had already been in the Army for, 6+ years leading at the highest level. I made it all the way up to a platoon sergeant. So I already knew what leadership looked like. I knew what effective leadership looked like, as opposed to your 18 x-rays, 19, 20, 21-year-olds right off the street. And now they are going to selection and they're expected to lead alongside your captains, your E7s during team week. And that's just something that you guys have working at your deficit, right? So I spoke to those dudes, man. Some of them are going to Ranger Battalion. Others are going towards CA. And I just told them, hey, understand that this is a minor setback to where you're trying to get. Whenever you get to Ranger Bat or CA or PSYOP, you just have to make sure you write that end state on the board somewhere, right? Put it on the board. Hey, my intent is to go back to selection in 2 years. And everything that you do while you're at that unit should be to enable you to get towards that point, whether it's physical fitness, whether it's going to all these different schools, and whether it's, challenging yourself. Just know that being a Green Beret is still the end state. Yes, you ran into an obstacle. Take the feedback that the instructors gave you and then formulate a plan to get better. So in about 2 years, you can end up going back to selection. Yeah, so those guys got the feedback in person because I just happened to be at the gym where they were working out at. But I know there's several other folks that follow this channel that's gonna selection and that didn't get selected. At the moment, yes, it feels like, permanent defeat. It sucks, right? You feel like a failure, but I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be permanent. Unless you get an NTR because you were doing some dumb stuff. But even if you do get an NTR, I met another guy at the gym that he got an NTR and he kept fighting, and eventually he ran into the right individual that was able to get his NTR overturned. So even a NTR, never to return, is not a permanent thing, right? So you got to keep that in mind as you face these obstacles, as you come across those hurdles. Right? Nothing in life worth having is easy. I have a saying that states that the road to success is always under construction. That'll make it that much sweeter once you actually get to the end and you accomplish the goal. So keep that in mind as you are faced with these temporary setbacks, guys. Failure is not, I say again, failure is not permanent unless you quit and give up on your dreams, right? So to all the guys out there that failed at selection or the Q course, just understand that it's life. It happens to the best of us. Hell, I've failed at a lot of different things, but what I didn't do is let that stop me from getting to my end state, from accomplishing my dreams. I understand that in order to grow, I must fail. If you look at your Michael Jordans, your Babe Ruth, your Thomas Edison, all of those guys failed throughout their career. But when they succeeded, it made the victory that much sweeter. So yes, to drive home the point, guys, if you've been a selection and you fail as an 18 x-ray, even as a senior guy, take the feedback, go back if being a Green Beret is the end state, and keep driving towards that end state. Don't make failure permanent. Yeah, because when I ran into those guys, they were still working out, they were staying in shape, and they were driving forward towards the next objective, whether it was CA and PSYOP or the Ranger Regiment. And I want you guys to have that same mindset. It is a minor bump in the road, and as soon as you overcome that, guys, it'll make you stronger physically and mentally. So when you do go back to selection, you can crush it, all right? Hey, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, take care of yourself, guys.